Hey guys, we are back with part 2 of this strategy guide. And now what we're gonna do is pretty much make more units much faster. Gonna get rid of repeat build, and I'm gonna get rid of that 3 engineers. And I think I'm just gonna have these build a few more turrets. Maybe I need shields as well, but and maybe shields. Yeah, definitely shields. Okay, so at this point, with the amount of energy in mass I am making, I can more than afford to have 3 factories with the maximum number of engineers assisting the factory to make stuff. Okay. So how I'm going to do that is have 2 engineers assist this factory, not 3 because we have an ACU assisting this one. And holy crap, we're making 18 mass a second. That is a freaking butt ton. Now our enemies just do like little to no damage to this base whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna build another shield generator right there. So at this point, I've gathered up a lot of mass. Some of the things I like to have is a personal shield, health regen, damage output, and if you need to build them fast, increase the amount of time that they get, and after that, just upgrade vision so it better allows you to see what's coming, and so forth. Definitely Chrome Health, because that increases their combat effectiveness by a lot if they can last a whole lot longer. And we almost took out an entire experimental factory and took out at least 20 of their units. And I think maybe a turret or 2, I'm not so sure exactly what we did last time, but it was close enough. Okay. So, let's see. Gonna have this engineer assist this factory. This one assist that. This one assist this factory. And what I'm gonna do is have all of our units go here. And now I'm gonna have this one do one of each. Increase the veterancy rate of these units. Now I'm gonna select this army as a whole. And we have about 78 units, okay. Not bad. Okay, so all of these units have been transported. Now we're gonna move here. And we're gonna massively outnumber them. I just love looking at a giant army as it's about to destroy its enemy. The Boda Boom Armor Enhancer is definitely a great one to have. I'm actually going to tell some of my factories, not all, but just some, when they repeat builds that have this, such as this one here. Okay. Now, this is one of the lesser defended platforms, but really, we don't have any of our important stuff here. This is just a gateway for extra mass and resources. We could probably be fine without it, but we wouldn't be able to probably have all these factories online at once, maximum output, because we'd be spending more mass. The amount of mass we're spending would be more than what we're actually making. Eventually, that would be bad. Okay, so at this point, we're going to attack this engineer, because that's what is can heal units. Then what we're going to do is sell to confront and attack this army head on. Looks like we've taken out a land factory, which disables their effectiveness to build a land army, or reduces their effectiveness to build a land army to counter my land armies. And that's really all we need, because they literally cannot do any damage to my base with the amount of air forces that they're sending at me at a given time. Also destroyed their experimental gantry. Note, regardless of whatever type of experimental you are making, whether it's land, air, or sea experimental, it's all built from the same factory if you are Illuminate. Although it's a little bit different, you have an air and land gantry for UEF, and your sea experimental is built by an engineer on the water. Okay, so we still have large numbers, maybe not as big as when we initially came in, but what we're going to do now is to get rid of radar installations and stuff that would notify them of when we're coming. The better that we can take them by surprise, the better off we are. Okay. So we got a land factory here. Now we're about to be encountered by this land army here that we were able to see. And note, they're just patrolling up and down this area. Now what I'm going to do is disable them from getting more resources by attacking these engineers that are reclaiming crap. And plus, they're just going to have to spend more to make new ones. And then I'm going to target this. Now pretty much what we're going to do is just destroy whatever we can. Our army's broken and weak at this point from attacking too much, but we're still going to try and do at least some damage to something. Whether it be another experimental or another air factory. If we destroy something else with this, I'll be happy with that. Meanwhile, I'm going to check up on the army we've assembled so far. This is almost about the same size. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I really wanted the damage. Okay, I'm going to unlock an assault bot. They're fast and high damage, but they have a low HP, so they'll definitely be able to get in a few powerful hits before they go down. Okay, so pretty much we could walk up here without any interference. We know that. Now it's just a matter of being able to attack this. And maybe some stuff here, I don't know. We'll see what's here, but I definitely know we want to attack what's ever over here. Which, from the looks of it, a air factory of some kind. I'll set up a second shield generator here. Now have more damage. Is actually one of the best things that I actually really wanted. Okay. 20. Okay, so we have more than what we actually had last time. Plus, they have a few more upgrades, so this is going to be more effective and should be more effective. Okay. Now we're going to tell it to move there. It's going to be a while before that happens. Once you get a few large waves in there, at most I normally don't do more than 6. Sometimes I don't even do 6. 4 or 5 is good. If you have the right upgrades for your land units, then normally you don't really need to do anything else. Now, from the looks of it, most of it's just teleport stuff, but we already have a teleport thing. So, most of it's just unlocking new units. So that's really not going to help us combat-wise, but if... And some of these are experimental air defenses and all that stuff. So what I'm probably going to do is unlock experimental air defense just for the anti-air thing, but that's probably about it at this point. So, I'm going to regain command of this, because we can, and I probably need to. Fuel generator is down. Well, one of them. Now what we want to focus is air factory, because that's countering some of our land units, and that's actually the best counter is their air, because their air can attack all of our units, but not all of our land units can attack their air units. And so do we also want to attack the engineers, because they can make air factories that make more air units, or heal the factories and units, and so forth. So far so good. Everything's going to exactly how I figured that the enemy would attack. We've disabled this. Now disabling 1 of 4 of their mass extractors will definitely reduce how many factories they can have on repeat for selected builds of units and so forth. Science and Technology Center, which is our main target. Now that we've done enough damage to this to where they really can't match us in a direct head-on combat, because this is too weak here and we could easily take it out, but this is our main objective. And I'd rather focus on this than risk losing more casualties. Because the faster we get the mission over, the less casualties we'll have. Although we're probably going to have to finish up and do a clear sweep and attack these. Maybe we won't, which is why I'm attacking this just in case. Okay, so... anything else? That? Okay, it's down.
This is a dagger in the heart of the Illuminate government.
Yes, it is. I agree.
While I enjoyed watching this little battle play out, I have what I need here.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh, you, I can't even... Oh my god. We destroyed the technology center, and then he nuked the city.
Now, was that really monstrous? Now this is monstrous.
Strategic launch detected.
He had nukes all along and we couldn't do anything about it.
Who's really monster, Falcon King? You started a cyber naval force that was on a humanitarian mission.
What?
Broke out the Guardians' best commanders from prison. And today, you helped me acquire another piece of the Sheila Prime puzzle.
What is that?
You will go down in history as the most successful terrorist in Illuminate history. On that note, I must bid you farewell.
He captured one of those temples for himself, apparently.
What have we done?
We have to tell someone.
Who will believe us? We're all alone. We have to stop.
I believe they initially did this in good intentions to get the government to change their ways, which is something, but the actions that they took to make the government look bad was probably necessary, but the actions that they stopped did more harm than good, but they didn't know about it until now, which is a bit of a problem. Now, I think next time, which is completion, we're going to be doing the next level. Now, I want to quickly mention that, I'm gonna be, from now on, showing you the final, record for, the end of this, and for my final score and whatnot, and, because I did that in all my skirmish mode strategy guides. But time and research are not maxed out. Objectives, yes. Combat, yes. But when it comes to getting a good combat and good objectives done, it's going to take longer to do it if you just rush in there and don't take the right amount of time to do it. As long as research as well. Research is definitely needed and will help your units. It's just that you'll have to send in more units of weaker units if you don't upgrade them and all that stuff. But you don't need every single thing. And when they say research for total score, that's how many things that you could have researched. And then again, I don't research air because we didn't need it. We didn't need that many ACU upgrades. We did a lot of structured things at first, but only the ones that we needed. We didn't get certain things that we knew we weren't going to use, all that kind of stuff. So eventually, sooner or later, something will become of use to you. But in situations where you know there are certain things you're going to use more than others, then you want to use that as a way to prioritize what you're going to research first as well. I also like to take note before I end this that this is just a strategy to complete this level. Not all strategies would work in this scenario or have the same strengths and weaknesses as this one. So I want to make that clear that this one worked. This one's designed for this situation. It could be applied to other ones, but that's really up to you to interpret which other levels you want to use it on, or you could just use ones that I've used in other scenarios for that, specifically for that scenario to use as well, because I guess if you think about it, not every strategy is 100% perfect. So, yeah. And that's probably because it was made by a human. So, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Taking the time to leave any comments, questions, or feedback for me in the comment section down below would be highly appreciated, and I will see you guys later.